Et bonjour tout le monde. Bonjour Audrey, merci pour la bite. Bonjour Drac. J'espère que vous allez bien les copains. On se retrouve pour encore un peu de Baldur's Gate 3. Il en faut toujours plus. On est toujours en manque, bien sûr, bien sûr. Toujours avec notre bon vieux paladin dévotion, qui est la pire truc à monter, mais on monte quand même. Et puis voilà. À moins que vous ayez une critique, bien sûr, nous jouons en équilibré au cas où. Si je l'ai vu le beat de Drake, si. C'est bon. Donc là,
Hey, soldier.
on
The
va parler à
year
Carlache.
10 Air. The place? Sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero? Karlak. A knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl.
Ok.
To feel so invincible again.
Comprends.
Gives me
Oui,
energy.
sert.
Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm
Comprends.
excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try.
Oui, bah je
One of
connais.
these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time.
C'est
But
bien pour toi.
not today.
Moving ahead.
Ils sont tous aux portes de la mort, c'est trop drôle.
Karlak's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
Eh oui. Il a quelque chose à dire, lui.
Something?
Non, elle est fait la gueule, je crois, parce que je l'ai viré du groupe.
Isn't it glorious? Karlak's fury is a wonder to behold.
Eh oui.
Karlak's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her. Go ahead. I'm listening. Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone. Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable.
Ok.
Do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too
D'accord.
much longer. We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
Magnifique bien sous cette forme, ok. Est-ce que la balle, c'est pour lui?
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Oui, je vais mettre un terme à la journée en cours. Ok, là, elle arrive.
Hellfire. She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Now? But I'm just getting comfy. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the
Aye.
fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no
On s'est tout
heart.
donné. Tu sais pourquoi? Elle n'a pas de cœur. On va faire ça,
Point.
que voulez-vous?
Oh yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Tourment, d'accord. Ah. Il est bien plus classe comme ça, oui.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Une bonne connasse. Eh
I'll
oui.
be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
Quelqu'un de bien, peut-être
You
le
can
meilleur
say
d'entre
that
nous.
again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Gods damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings. I deserve that. Consider me properly shamed. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Je veux bien te croire sur parole. Bah ça, c'était X, je voulais appuyer. C'est ça. Là, repos total. Est-ce qu'il se passe quelque chose cette nuit ou est-ce qu'on dort correctement? Apparemment, il se passe rien.
Sharp as ever.
What do you get up to all day without?
Checking things out.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Martin will never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Can't give up now. Breathe deep and move.
Ça fait du bien de jouer avec le chien un petit peu, non?
Ça, c'est de l'art. Et je vais me payer une petite branlette.
Sunwise s'est abonné pour 10 mois. Déjà
Et
10 mois
bonsoir
sur les
Sonichou. Comment ça va? Oui, déjà 10 mois, tu te rends compte? Et moi, je suis en train de jouer avec un chien.
I want to have a word.
Bah écoute, moi ça va très bien, je te remercie. Ça fait juste longtemps qu'avec Meoui, je vous ai pas vus tous les deux en live. Alors peut-être que vous le faites et que je viens pas, mais ça me paraît bizarre parce que normalement j'aurais au moins vu la notif. Ça, je vais le donner à elle. Et je vais quitter le camp. C'est bien, c'est que je dis livre déjà live. Même à moi, je me dégoûte tout seul là.
There's no time to waste.
Ah, mais c'était que lundi et mardi, ça fait longtemps.
You recognize the tiny fiend, a quasit. Wicked creatures often used as familiars.
Wait, you're not Illy? The blacksmith, the teacher, the grocer, the baker,
Ah oui, je comprends.
keys to the butcher. So, you're Shovel's master now. Fine. Master Illy calls me Shovel. Don't like it? Change it. Don't care.
Ok, belle.
What first, Master? Gutting locals? Raising the dead? Making them walk? Making them scream? Yes. Steal bodies, tear them, then Illy puts them back together. Again and again. When he wasn't horny for the book. Oh, book this, book that. He loves the book. Good with tongue. Good at cutting them out, too.
Toi, tu fais des grosses journées peut-être aussi, c'est pour ça.
Illy never finished book, but Master can do it. Read book, conquer book. Yes.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, shit-pilling toe rag. Never summon Shovel. Never feed
The
Shovel.
stench of sulfur fills your nose.
Wait, you're not Illy? The blacksmith? So, you're Shovel's So, what first, Master? Gutting locals? Raising the dead? Making them walk? When he wasn't horny for the book. Oh? Didn't fry your tiny brain hole? Damn! One time, Illy reads it. Eats his fingers like sausages.
Non, mais je comprends. C'est pas
Bony
facile.
sausages. Crunch, crunch, crunch. See? Tell you truth, Beefy. Trust me. Or
What am I to do?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Ah mince, je peux communiquer avec les morts, ça c'est bien ça.
What path lies before me?
Ou là, si je descends. Pourquoi est-ce que... Là, si je fais ça, et ça... Cadavre trop endommagé. Ah oui, bon, il se peut qu'on se fasse plaisir avec lui aussi. D'ailleurs...
I'm ready. Onward.
Let's get going.
Là, j'y suis allé, là, j'y suis allé. Là, pour l'instant, j'ai rien à faire. Bon, là, j'ai plein de quêtes, mais ça m'intéresse pas. Trop de persos à gérer, tu trouves? Ouais, moi, ça va.
How much farther can I go?
T'as fait quoi comme perso? Ça vient peut-être du perso que t'as choisi de créer aussi.
That corpse smells ripe. Enough time for its killer to have moved on.
corpse regards you lifelessly.
Toll collector, Martin. Goblins, laughing, cutting.
Ouais, bah, une draw c'est bien, mais ça donne pas la classe, tu vois. Parce que finalement, la race, tu t'en fiches un peu.
Gods abandoned me and Vance. Hiding.
C'est pas grave.
Frightened.
T'inquiète. Au pire, tu peux toujours jouer avec Méo, oui. Après, il y a des classes qui se jouent. Il y a des classes que tu peux jouer tout seul, comme des. Je sais que tu peux jouer des fois, alors c'est bien sûr c'est un délire. Hein. Il me semble que c'est un assassin que tu fais un roublard que tu spécialises à les attaques à distance et en fait il ne se fait jamais repérer. Alors comme j'ai dit, attention, c'est un délire. Ranger, il n'y a pas de ranger. Guerrier, tu veux dire peut-être?
I'll give it a shot.
Ah, archer, oui. Comme tu peux le voir, on est tous très forts. Alors, on passe à côté des pièges et on est en mode... Oh, c'est quoi ça? Ah, apparemment c'est un piège.
What's that?
Ah oui, mais... Moi je joue en paladin, donc... Et j'aime pas Astérion.
I'm way too big. I'm way too big.
Je sais pas, c'est son air... C'est son air racontard et tout, j'aime pas du tout. J'aime pas sa façon d'être.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Déjà, il faut savoir qu'en tant que paladin, techniquement, j'aurais dû le tuer, Astarion. Et le jeu est gentil, c'est-à-dire qu'ils m'ont autorisé à garder mon serment de dévotion et de ne pas avoir à tuer une créature impie. Parce que normalement, je suis censé le faire. Ouais.
Looks like a trap there.
Parce que mon but, c'est de garder mon... Mon but, c'est de garder mon truc de dévotion, ce qui fait que bien souvent, alors que ça m'énerve, j'ai pas envie de passer renier. Donc bah des fois il y a des trucs que j'ai envie de répondre et je suis en mode bah non, je suis paladin. Je suis un gentil monsieur. Par exemple, voler, c'est pas possible. Il est bizarre ce mur quand même.
something more to this. What am I missing?
Clic. Ah, mais je sais ce qu'il faut faire.
Sharp as ever. One move ahead. Is that blood? No, never mind.
No.
Best avoid that trap.
Ever onward.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Est-ce que c'est relou quand c'est comme ça?
Don't be shy.
The pride of the gate.
Non.
Heading out. Let's move.
Toi, tu restes là, c'est lui qui désamorce. Parce que tout le monde sait que les paladins, ça fait pas le malin. Donc y a pas d'intel, y a rien du tout, on s'en fout. T'as un peu de dex, beaucoup de force, et surtout beaucoup de charisme.
Trap.
Ah, t'as deux mains, tu vois, par exemple, ça peut m'intéresser. Gants métalliques, ça peut m'intéresser. C'est-à-dire que là, je vais me faire plaisir, ici. Ah, là. Réalisation de serment. Parce que c'est fort, ça. D'ailleurs, j'ai une hache. Hache, une 15-16. C'est mon...
Hey ho.
I've got a long road ahead. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Voilà. Elle aussi, elle mérite d'avoir...
No one back home will ever believe this. These boots
d'avoir des
have seen
super objets, un peu. D'ailleurs, hop. Ça, j'en ai deux, des pièces spirituelles, ok. Polyvalence. J'ai oublié de le looter d'ailleurs. Simplement. Mais oui, parce qu'on peut looter. Dans ces cas-là, lootons.
Let's have a look.
Le bras coupé me servira sûrement pour quelque chose. Juste, je sais pas encore quoi.
Bodies everywhere. Accident or sabotage? Let's see.
C'est une action bonus en plus. Ça. Bon, j'ai une tonne de choses à vendre comme d'hab. Parce que c'est bien beau.
Something to ask.
Need anything else? Of course, but please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Passe en votre truck, s'il te plaît. J'ai besoin que d'une pelle, pas 12. Je garde au cas où, ça aussi. Là, je garde. Je vais peut-être garder maintenant, c'est chiant. Je vais le lancer, le problème c'est que je lance rien. Fer infernal, ça peut être utile aussi. Flèche de foudre et flèche et ceci, cela, ça utile. Dès qu'on utilisera des flèches. On commence à avoir de la tunasse, hein.
Sylvanus be...
Oh, j'ai pas fouillé ce sac. En même temps, il a rien.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demano valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help.
No, that's good.
I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Avernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him? Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be.
Quelque chose de vraiment
Must be quite the
incroyable.
experience.
M'étonne.
Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion
Bon, le
chamber
but de
had its
refroidissement
own
en santé.
insulation,
C'est une voiture ou
or
c'est
if we
une...
had some kind of
c'est une
enchanted
nana?
coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
Alors, du coup. Quête principale pour l'instant on fait pas. Ça pour l'instant on fait pas non plus. Vu qu'on était... Ok. Bon.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Tant mieux.
Bring it on.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! Your cheeks aren't nearly ruddy enough, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça,
It's just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
Ça, c'est un bateau de combat.
Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends.
Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will!
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close. Hold on to it for now. I haven't quite worked out a schematic for a new design. Might take me a bit of crunching to figure out something, but it's my top priority, believe me. Anything to take my mind off, well, everything.
Cette sauvegarde. Plus un. Ok, elle maîtrise les trucs comme ça, ok. Moi, hop, voilà, ça y est. Ça rigole plus. Je veux dire avec une vraie armure.
Where am I needed?
I'd love to, thanks.
Et elle, de toute façon, faut qu'elle reste à poil.
Don't you like who uses water? Don't you have...
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off.
Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
Please, leave us be.
It's fine, Mem. I've had some time to think since we last talked. Can't say I'm enjoying it much.
Baisse des masses. Mais je t'ai pas dit que... Je t'ai pas dit qu'on allait rien lui faire. Elle aura ce qu'elle mérite, mais pas tout de suite.
Step, Paris, step.
This is ridiculous.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids. Spare a story or two.
Ok. Mauvaise nouvelle, gamin, vous allez passer. Mais ce ne sont que des enfants.
It's that, or teach them to beg for their lives. The goblins will chase us to Baldur's Gate, and these kids know it. A warrior like you could lift their spirits. Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
Bite your fingers off. I will. This one's heavy.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
This is no fortress and we're...
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Allez, persuasion. On aime être persuasif et être gentil. Et succès critique.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this. Zerg. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
No.
It is if we end up dead. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost. You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
D'accord.
His name is known far and wide, I see. Few can match him in terms of raw power and talent.
D'ailleurs, c'est bizarre qu'on vient tous de qu'on ait forcément Baldurien dans le jeu.
In years to come, you will boast of this meeting. I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
Warriors.
Moi, s'il m'avait demandé, j'aurais mis que mon nain il venait de pas d'hiver. Parce que je préférerais largement d'avoir un nain de pas d'hiver qu'un Baldurien. Ah oui, pour ceux qui savent pas, c'est Neverwinter, pas d'hiver. Peut-être aller faire la forteresse maintenant en fait. De toute façon, après, je pourrais toujours continuer. Ah, si je fais ça, ouais, de toute façon, on vient de passer le niveau il y a pas longtemps. Là, je vais avoir tout là aussi à visiter. Là aussi. De toute façon, j'essaierai de visiter toute la carte avant de changer d'acte, etc.
Flowers, leaves, grass. Can't beat it.
I was raised in the city. I'm more used to feeling cobblestones underfoot than grass.
Est-ce que je vais arriver à le crocheter cette fois-ci?
Before I went to Avernus,
Pareil que non. Putain, j'ai réussi.
Nothing in my recollection anyway.
Début sur un début du combat. Non, 3 tours. On va mettre ça pour l'instant, c'est jamais. Ah, c'est un truc qui m'éclatera toujours. Oui, en fait, je lui ai fait le sac. Le sud, faudrait que je le fasse aussi, mais je le ferai après.
1, 2, tie my laces. 3, 4, sideways faces.
Missing children. Maggie Terrance, Marcus Terrance, Mathan Deach, Rochelle Kirk.
Might be useful. That's curious.
Voilà.
sappers here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Fexite.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
On peut tenter ça. Avec un petit bonus. Et voilà, un petit 19. Sympa.
Well, guess we're in with all sorts these days. If you're here to see Draw Ragslin, you'll want to let him and the lads know you're one of us. There's a party on. Celebrating a raid we are. You'll need to wear our war colours. Nice dab of this across the mug. Ought to do it.
Entre 7 et 10 de bonus. Hein. Autant vous dire que là...
My eyes! You shitey fixate!
C'était drôle. C'était quand même drôle de le faire. Mais je peux pas. Par contre, je peux... Mon but, c'est de pas tuer tout le monde. D'essayer de tuer le moins de personnes. Parce que je suis quelqu'un de gentil. C'est chiant, tu vois, là, j'aurais bien voulu lancer un combat, détruire tout le monde. Ça peut être drôle aussi, mais... Il y a mon côté paladin qui me dit, si jamais ils peuvent être... Si jamais tu peux passer sans tuer, ne tue pas. Et c'est très très chiant, ça.
What's up for discussion?
Goblins ahead.
Look it, Claw. Sappers here. Unless you...
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Down, Claw! Bad girl!
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
Easy, lads. We got a true soul coming through. I don't know any house in your excelness. Oh, one of them thieves? If he ain't dead, he's in the pits with the rest of them.
Ok, merci.
Down in the pits. Either Halsin's in a foul mood, or he awaits a gallant rescue. Likely both.
Oui.
Lads are celebrating the raid on Waukeen's Rest. We captured a duke, we did, all the way from the city. I'm sure the higher-ups will make sure you get the best of the spoils, your excelness. The boss is in the temple inside. Midara, too. And Priestess Gut can show you how many new recruits we got.
By the Sundering, the parasite allows us to influence others.
Taking away the free will of others could
Un
be
cadeau,
a
une
gift
malédiction. Ouais, je suis d'accord.
or a curse in disguise.
A power born of Illithids might be dangerous in the wrong hands, but valuable in ours.
It's only valuable if we understand it. And we don't. Not yet, at least.
On va mettre ça.
It's a powerful talent. Use it. But use it wisely.
Et avec sagesse, je suis d'accord. Je suis tout le temps en train de vérifier que... Comment ça s'appelle? Que mon personnage il soit pas renié en fait. Serment de dévotion toujours. Le premier personnage que j'ai fait pendant la bêta, quand j'étais arrivé ici, je n'étais pas arrivé à la fin de cette zone. Mais à savoir que j'étais rentré en tuant tout le monde. Pour me prendre la tête.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction.
Yeah.
Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen.
Désolé, il parle un moment.
They speak for me.
Ok.
Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
Feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws
near. Ok, pourquoi pas.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
Nice one, Shadowheart. That thing in your pocket seems powerful as hell.
I don't know. Not exactly. All I know is it's important I get it back to Baldur's Gate. At any cost.
Ok, ben, il va revenir à Baldur's Gate.
My home. The cloister of Shah followers. Hidden in the city. A group of us was sent to retrieve the artifact. Now I'm the only one left. I can't afford to fail. There's nothing more I can tell you. All I remember is that I have to get back to my contact in the city.
A powerful artifact indeed, to have caught the attention of so many. Not least the Absolute itself. The 3
Mais c'est qui
figures from
l'Absolute
the vision,
surtout?
the Chosen are searching for it. With the cultists' aid, it will not be long before they find it. Before they find you. You have evaded them so far, thanks, it seems, to the artifact itself. But how long can such protection last? Shadowheart has made her position clear. She will see that it is taken to its destination. At any cost. But you still do not know what it even is.
Charge complete.
Trust me. I'll guard it with my life. Let's keep going.
Ok, on va faire ça.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
Or be you beheaded.
Allez, Volo.
With fragilous crown and with scepter abraid, draw Ragslin short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filfhenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had led you glide.
I reckon Draw Ragslin's the gobbo in charge, the way this one's carrying on.
You! Move off!
Do as she says. Now. Now, where was I? Huh?
Wait a tick! That a friend of yours?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying.
To you? Never. Come, let's continue our ballad. Draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin. I am draw Ragslin. Tumptuous. Draw Ragslin.
You broke him.
Wait, wait. Draw Ragslin. We pray. We.
Come on, pigeon. Back to your cage.
Now look what you've done.
On.
Of course.
Her name's Gribbo. Idiot.
Right. Yes. More fool me.
You look like you got something jingling in your pocket. Looking to spend it?
On va voir ce que vous avez.
Get moving. I've got other customers.
J'avais vraiment tué tout le monde ici. Mais je peux vous assurer que tuer tout le monde, c'est compliqué.
Bottoms up, hey? These little lads snagged some pretty decent drink.
It's good to be among allies, isn't it? The Absolute's blessings have brought so many together.
Go on, give the warg some booze. Love it.
No go inside. Inside boring.
Here goes nothing.
Ok, il faut pas aller dedans, du coup je vais aller à l'intérieur.
Just having a bit of fun. Oi, so much fun. Oi, ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Ok.
All right. Normally we stick you foreign types in the spider pit. But the Absolute says we're all making nice now. So in you go, I suppose. Well now, gonna have to be more specific than that. We're drowning in true souls, here we are. You here to see Priestess Gut?
Boss Ragslin or the Drow?
What?
Well, look. Big Boots here has an appointment with Draw Ragslin himself. Throne room's at the back. He's communing, mind. So step soft. Bloody racket.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Quite the understatement, but yes. Let's not linger in this place any more than necessary.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle me dit la quête principale? Trouver un remède. Ok. Il faut que je trouve la crèche Gitchanki. Ok. Sauver Volo. Sauver les réfugiés. Donc pour l'instant ici je peux marcher tranquille.
More vile idolatry. Makes my stomach turn. For once, the goblins' decorations are an improvement.
That the jingle of coin, I hear? You've timed it well, my friend. Already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous.
Okay.
You recognize the crest she bears, the winged serpent of the Zentarim. Half right, sharp eyes. A Zen is a normal trader. Just a matter of what's for sale. Weapons and other exotic goods, true enough. But most of all, we offer discretion. No judgment, no right and wrong, just good deals and bad. That a problem for you? You joking? Goblins sell the best prisoners. Cheap, quiet, and eager to be elsewhere. Till this crowd converted and started sending their captives to Moonrise Towers, at least. No complaints, mind. I just sold enough smoke powder to cover the loss 10 times over.
Pas qu'un peu.
Oh, dry your eyes, ill-mater. It's me or a goblin cookpot. I know which I'd choose. Now, much obliged for the chat, but I'm here to trade.
C'est bizarre, hein? Comment ils ont très envie de faire affaire quand même, alors que je viens de les insulter. Celle-là, elle est belle, hein?
Pleasure.
Voilà où je vais aller. On se parlera avec la prêtresse plus tard.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join him if you like.
Say we'll take over. His work is sloppy. He'll kill the prisoner too quickly.
The mark glows. but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Ok, ça.
What? Think you could do better? Go on then, have at it. What? You shy or something? Fine. Muck it up, and the drow will have your head. Come on, Grush. There might still be a... I want to watch that weird priest next door. Sounded like he was beating something up. Oh, yeah, beating it good.
What? The prisoner?
Please, please. Let me out.
Mais oui, t'inquiète pas, je suis pas prêt de te tuer, moi.
Somewhere underneath the temple, there's a hidden passage. Brian had instructions, but the goblins got him. They said they'd eat him. Please, please, these shackles. I don't want to die. Halsin, I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive. That's all I know. Please, get me out of here.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Et voilà, succès critique.
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us.
Oui, qu'est-ce que
Should be able to make it to the grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger. The grove. To the east. They wanted to know where we came from. They'll kill everyone. Please, I need to warn them. I don't know. The boss didn't say. He just said some wizard called Leroacan would reward us if we found it. That's all.
Round ya! Use them!
Là, vous allez me dire que c'est pour sortir. Là, il y a un passage pour sortir. Et qui mène où, ce passage? Si je prends la map... Ah, il mène... Ici, il y a un passage, ok. Bah, je savais même pas. Ça, on trouve pas. Je sais qu'ici il y a un truc à faire pour avoir un bonus, si je me trompe pas.
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here.
You recognize the scourge. This man is a follower of Leviatar, goddess of pain.
Ah, are you also here to assist with the prisoner?
Please. The things they do to that man, so crude and primitive. I was invited to teach them. I live for pain and its intricacies, you see.
Moi j'aime beaucoup.
But, alas.
Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree?
Exactly. Pain is an intimate thing. It should be delivered with a loving and measured hand. But trying to discuss such subtleties with these creatures is simply... Forgive me, but that look in your eyes, something terrible has happened to you. Because I see those same eyes when I look in the mirror, dear one. We've all suffered in these dark times. It is little wonder you bear scars of pain and anguish. Please, let me alleviate this pain.
Ouais, j'aimerais bien.
As the Maiden of Pain, the goddess Loviatar teaches us through penance, administered by my skilled hand. My work can grant peace and serenity, the likes of which few experience. It will be worth it. I promise.
I wouldn't let his skilled hand anywhere near me.
Pourquoi pas?
Oh, I have something exquisite in mind. Both Loviatar and I are interested in... And should you delight her, you will most assuredly receive her most gracious blessing. Trust me. Simply face the wall, and we can begin. Face the wall and let us begin, dear one. The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it.
Très important ça. Je crois qu'ils veulent entendre du son.
Your voice sounds so sweet, dear one. Keep going.
Don't wear him out entirely, priest. I might have use for him yet.
Pain is proof that we live. Revel in it.
Comme j'arrive, pour l'instant c'est bon.
That's it, dear one. Let Loviatar hear you.
Not the worst technique, priest. Good wrist movement. Lots of enthusiasm.
Et il m'est cher quand même parce que tu peux pas répondre.
You are doing so well. Do not give in now.
Donc les 2D ça passait.
Yes, you can, child. Take the pain and offer it up to Loviatar. Offer it all. Sweet child, you bore the pain like a true believer. I could feel Loviatar's pleasure with every sting of my scourge. I am proud to have served you this penance.
That's so.
Loviatar herself. And on a personal note, thank you. That was positively divine.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Looks like that's going to bruise.
Grush, I need to see that again. Ask him if you can do the penance
That was
thing too.
not what I expected.
Get in there. Learn something.
Job must be done.
As good as, boss. What a breath they snow. Now.
That's a fact. Hope so. For your sake. Plenty of room next to the piggy if you're lying.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine.
Il n'est pas hier, putain. Il voit ça, qu'il fait attention.
Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya? Him? Nah. Then catch one on your own.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach.
Oui, je sais,
until
tant que
you
tu vas
rest.
reposer, mais c'est... On peut toujours essayer la tromperie, hein. Ah bon, c'est le dé. Je passe.
Take him for a joke, why don't ya? And don't let the lads snatch him up. No, tell him what they'll do to him. Bring him back when he's all tuckered out. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Look at this. I'm quite saved. A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons. I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke? Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain!
Throw you to the spiders yet.
C'est bon, je peux aller par là? Ok, c'est cool. tout ça, j'ai pas le droit, c'est du vol, ok.
Wish I got a turn in a bear.
See? It squealed! Hit it again! Keep your hands steady, Three. Again! Again! Make it squeal again. It's staying right here. The beasts came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs. But first, 3 more stones. Make it nice and bloody. Yeah! Hit his head! I want to hear more noises!
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
How dare ya!
Yeah.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Can't afford to let up.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Eh? Il est con pour toi, gamin.
Bye forever, pal.
Fleet of foot.
Non, mais c'est un... On est d'accord que c'est 11 directement.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list.
En bas de la
You
liste.
hated a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. am aware. I foolishly left it vulnerable to this rabble. There's work to be done. That look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right?
C'est très bien ce que j'ai. Et oui, ça donne pas envie, je suis d'accord avec toi.
Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help.
Nous aider? C'est cool.
I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. No, this is different. Altered. The magic used is beyond me. It's either not of this world or so ancient as to be lost to even nature's memory. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've no right to ask more of you. But if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
Ok.
There is no safety. Not while this rot festers. Once it is cut out, once the grove is secure...
Dorlo, dans 20-30 ans, il n'y en aura plus.
Partie poutineuse, merci pour l'eau. Alors tu n'as regardé ce gameplay qui t'intéresse pas puisque c'est Loyal Bon.
Be warned. My presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders. May Sylvanus guide your hand. Focus on the leaders.
Have to keep going.
Most would
Alors,
think us
dis-toi
mad
que...
for wandering right into the middle of a goblin war clan.
Ouais, bah dans ces cas-là, c'est pas grave.
That goes to demonstrate just how desperate we are.
Je crois que j'ai quand même pas mal joué ce midi déjà. Et que bah, je suis quand même passé. Je suis quand même passé niveau 4 là, je crois. Passé niveau 4 il y a pas longtemps. Bon voilà quoi. Ouais, j'ai bien stream là. Amitié avec les animaux. Ça m'intéresse plus que le truc pour voir dans la nuit. Qui va à elle. Putain. C'est où? C'est où? C'est où? Mais tu comprends pas que c'est un délire de jouer paladin. Il y a des délires que tu peux pas comprendre, c'est pas grave. Je ne t'en voudrais pas.
Here we go.
Decaying legs protrude from the hole. A failed escape, it seems.
Bon, parce que les gars, ça demande de l'intelligence. Mon paladin est pas l'homme le plus intelligent de la Terre, quoi.
It seems the tunnel collapsed mid-dig and suffocated him. A crooked heart is embroidered on his left shoe. The body comes loose, revealing a tunnel. Perhaps you can escape where he failed.
Don't burn yourself.
Ah, mon paladin peut pas voler. Moi, si. C'est ça la différence déjà. Enfin, les autres personnes, si, hein, parce que bon.
Another day, another fight. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Ouais, je sais pas ce que vous avez tous contre les nains. Je trouve que les nains, c'est la classe la plus cool et la plus métal qui soit. Il n'y a pas plus cool et métal qu'un nain. Oui, c'est sympa quand on est fan de Legolas, qu'on kiffe Orlando Bloom, mais ah mon dieu, il est trop beau, alors qu'en vrai, le seul qui est classe dans le Seigneur des Anneaux, c'est Gimli.
Now here's somebody
Non, je
special.
rigole.
The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
A priestess. One of the leaders, no doubt about it.
Mais moi, je joue pas à l'arc, moi, je joue à la grosse épée.
Tell your friend to keep quiet, or he'll lose his good eye. Ready for the fire, are ya?
Moi, je joue paladin de base. De base, je suis le défenseur du groupe.
Let's the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it, only us that follow the Absolute. You ready? Brace yourself, this'll sting.
Il y a des trucs sympas, hein, mais je veux pas commercer avec elle. Puis j'ai pas assez d'or. Tu vois, l'avantage d'être nain, c'est que tu te dis que même avec
Hold still.
même avec 1200 gold, t'en as pas assez.
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again.
Quand je joue là dans ma session de... Ah, ça marche. Bisous, bonne nuit. À bientôt.
Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy.
L'idée que quand je joue dans ma session, je suis le mec qui a le plus de thunes. Et à chaque fois qu'on me dit faudrait dépenser 5 pièces d'or, je suis en mode j'ai pas d'argent, j'ai plus beaucoup, je vis sur mes économies, c'est compliqué. Alors que les autres ils ont genre 50 pièces d'or, moi j'en ai 600.
Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
Mais oui, mais je suis radin.
Of course. Don't want this rabble interfering with true soul business. Let's go to my chapel.
Oi! Priestess! We want them all!
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
No interest in chatting to the Absolute myself.
Bonne nuit,
I've got
bisous.
enough going on up here.
Oui, vérifier un truc. Je suis encore en dévotion.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around. Ready to clear your head?
Un moment de dévotion.
The Absolute will protect me. You don't stand a chance.
Need them out fast. Time to deal some punishment.
Fuck yes. Come on, Karlak. Show him how you are.
Blood comes easy these days.
Two steps at a time.
Et merde. On va essayer de recharger la partie. Non, c'est pas grave, on va se le faire. Faut absolument que j'arrive à me la faire en un tour. Ok. Si j'arrive à la tuer en un tour, vu tout ce que j'ai avec moi, ça pourrait faire très 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 mal. Ok, je vais essayer en un seul tour.
Better not be cursed. One day I'll catch.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
Seems like a good moment.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
No, priestess.
A priest?
What's that? Tell your friend to keep ready for the fire, are ya? You ready? Brace yourself. Hold still.
As pain, darkness, the vision dissolves away. Use her faith.
I feel you in there. Digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming. Maybe I could help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. Of course.
Oi, priestess, we want the mark.
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
No interest in chatting to the Absolute myself. I've got enough going on up here.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around. Ready to clear your head? The Absolute.
On Victor's path.
Concentrate. Can't give up. Not now.
Now this is my happy place.
Good riddance to that grimy wretch.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you.
Merde.
Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Pas ça. Non, c'est le dé. Oh, comment ça? Voilà. Succès critique.
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
Still alive, so that's progress. Moving in. Let's see what this does.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
Ah, 22. Allez. Oh non. Ça passe pas. Relançons les dés. 15. 24. Oui.
You managed to talk your way in. No easy feat.
You.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being... Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems. Not for communal use, it seems.
You.
Best keep your hands...
Always room for more?
You've been caught in the act. So much for the perfect crime. Your refusal is not accepted. The items will be retrieved.
I got this.
Comment je fais pour enrager?
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Merde.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
been a long day. Better stop to rest soon.
At the ready.
What's that?
Not a chance I'll fit in there. Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Looks like these plates on the floor can be turned.
Que ça serait un truc aussi simple que ça. Non. Je suis presque sûr que c'est ça en fait le menu. Non, c'est pas ça.
goes nothing.
Sinon, je vais... comment ça s'appelle? Là, il y avait un truc ici. Des étoiles de chaque côté. Mais pas de cette pièce. Ah ouais, non, mais là, le Bible, je vais pas chercher. Hein. Si tu veux, vas-y, spoil la réponse. Hein. Il faudrait mettre des trucs qui brillent partout. Et deux noirs au milieu. J'avoue que... Mais c'est pas ce que j'avais fait quand j'avais fait ça. Sinon, tu sais, je vais aller regarder vite fait les trucs là. Je vais pas me prendre la tête, je sais que j'ai besoin d'aller par là pour un truc. Alors j'ai mis tous les noirs en haut, ça fonctionne pas. Par contre, j'ai pas fait ça. Regardez vite fait, c'est fou. C'est comme ça, ok. C'est bon, j'ai regardé la soluce. J'ai triché. C'est ça, c'est tous les noirs en bas. Et en plus, j'en ai même pas besoin d'y aller tout de suite puisque c'est pour plus tard, ça. Vraiment.
This goes very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
Là, je viens de lire de où est-ce que ça nous emmène et je suis pas encore censé aller par là. Je peux aller par là? Ok, je peux y aller, mais c'est pas encore par là. Alors ouais, il y a une autre entrée, et surtout qu'il me semble que durant la partie où je suis allé le plus loin, c'est-à-dire jusqu'à l'acte 3, je suis pas passé par les tréfonds. Je suis passé par autre part. Je suis passé par en haut et du coup je suis allé à la crèche des Kitianki. Non mais j'ai cru que ça m'emmènerait à... Ça c'est fait. Ça je suis en train... Explorer les ruines, ça faut que je le fasse. Ça. Je suis en train de chercher... comment ça s'appelle? Tu vas peut-être comprendre. Je suis en train de chercher la relique que cherchaient les humains. Enfin, je sais pas s'ils sont humains, mais... C'est peut-être des elfes, de toute façon, elfes et humains, ça se ressemble un peu. Non, ça t'emmène pas à l'acte 2, mais en fait, tu passes par en haut. Et pas par les tréfonds. Pour aller à la crèche. C'est ça que je veux dire. Oui, oui, ça je sais. Bon, ça c'est relou par contre, parce que là, dès que je commence à avoir du monde, tout le monde veut monter à l'échelle. Et moi, le seul truc que je veux, c'est redescendre.
Maybe I need more pockets. I wonder who or what those chains are for.
Oh.
No time to rest.
De toute façon, j'ai pas prévu de me casser d'ici tout de suite. Donc...
Looking ahead.
Je crois qu'elle est par là, la paladine.
No one's stopped me yet.
Vu que la paladine est l'une des personnages les plus dangereux.
Dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead any run. Get down there and stop complaining.
Scrying eye. Best not to do anything suspicious while it's watching.
The eye's glassy black surface reflects your gaze. You sense no reaction from the unblinking eye.
How about I stop following you, eh? How'd you like that?
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Oh, paladine, il me semble.
We mucked up.
Until their
Et elle, tu peux la recruter. À condition de trahir le bosquet.
from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
Ain't no use without my limbs. The lads will make the prisoner squeal soon enough, I swear.
Silence now. creature, or I will silence you forever.
Elle est romançable en plus.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold
Au début, quand j'ai vu ça, j'ai dit tiens, on peut la prendre dans notre groupe, mais non.
chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt? Why do you ask? Surely you feel the Absolute moving through me, just as I feel her in you. Now, you must hunt with me. In her name.
J'ai à faire autre chose, ou attends.
Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks, it's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the Goblin camp. Her mind focuses.
Il va pas falloir que je tarde trop non plus.
Cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon.
Allez.
You would dare. Guards, to me.
Je sais que ça va être galère et tout, mais bon. Rien à foutre. Non, elle est pas si galère. C'est juste que mes personnages, ils aiment bien être les uns à côté des autres. La sorcière du Sud, complètement d'accord. J'avais galéré pour la tuer. C'est Will? Putain, il va falloir que je le ramène à la vie alors. Ouais, mais j'ai fait de la merde. C'est à qui de jouer là? C'est à lui? Peut-être que Will, pour moi, c'est mon auteur de sort principal. Mais t'inquiète, je peux le ramener à la vie après. Je vais essayer en tout cas, sinon j'ai sauvegardé. Ils vont me saouler à utiliser des 12 milliards de trucs là.
You've got more problems than just the worms in our head.
Won't last much longer like this.
J'avoue que j'avais jamais pensé à ça.
What to do?
Seems willing to speak, but not to its killer.
Ça, c'est si tu veux faire un truc de foot, c'est pas mal. Alors là, c'est quoi? C'est un peu de la merde, ça. Elle a une armure légère sur elle. Hop là. Tu vois Will là, enfin Gale là, il va me faire chier parce que là en gros c'est Gale, je sais ce qu'il veut. Il faut que je voie si j'ai un truc pour lui.
Something's on my mind.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Ça c'est bien ça. Mais ça m'emmerde. Ah, je vais lui donner ça.
Thank you.
Ouais, je sais que le collier est bien, mais bon.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew, like a lost soul is
J'ai pas le choix quoi, il faut le nourrir toutes les 2 secondes lui.
sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite. The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too.
Ouais, je sais, mais moi j'utilise jamais les sorts de téléportation. Je sais que c'est bien plus pété. Hein. T'inquiète pas. Hein.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
Et salut Bilou, comment ça va? Comment était ton réact ce soir? S'il y en a qui connaissent pas Billy, même si je pense que c'est inadmissible de pas connaître Billy. Est-ce qu'il veut bien lancer un clip pépite ce soir ou pas? C'était bien le react? Sur ton truc que j'ai rien compris là? J'ai regardé 1 heure, j'étais en train de m'endormir parce que je comprends pas aux règles. Salut Fifi.
C'est Kéké, c'est lui. Bonsoir. Ah bah oui, voilà, c'est Kéké. Mais il est là, Kéké, dans la cuisine. Dis coucou, Kéké. Coucou, Kéké. Non, c'était pas top. Allez.
Ah, c'est cringe. Ah, il est cringe mon clip Billy, j'aime ça. Ah, j'ai pris mon pied, merci.
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
Ouais, mais c'est le pied absolu de prendre, prendre le cringe comme ça.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Alors là, pour ceux qui viennent d'arriver, j'essaye une run où on ne fait que des choix de paladin. Donc c'est très chiant. Parce qu'il y a plein de choix que je voudrais faire et que je dis non, faut pas que je perde mon serment.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
Ouais, mais je comprends, ça marche. Des bisous. Bonne nuit à tous ceux qui vont dormir et puis bon
I can't
courage.
attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected.
D'altérer la réalité.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Oh, ridiculous. Isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear sweet gods!
Oui, même Claire et faire des saloperies. Hein.
If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Recevez. Qu'est-ce que j'ai... Oui, mais je pourrais avoir le truc, s'il vous plaît? Bon, c'est pas grave. Je le regarderai plus tard. Est-ce qu'il y en a un de vous qui a envie de me parler? Parce qu'ils adorent tous parler pour rien dire. Allez, toi. Toi, j'ai pas envie de te parler. Toi, ça fait quoi depuis être mort?
Well, it's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
C'est bien, Will. D'accord. Je suis content, Will.
Shah's blessings upon you. Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it. I was part of a group sent by my cloister. We were to take the artifact from the Githyanki and bring it to Baldur's Gate, no matter the cost.
Quel que soit le prix à
Though it
payer,
turned
d'accord.
out the cost was very steep. I was the only one of the group to survive. I took the artifact and fled, only to be ensnared by mine. That's all I know. That's all I need to know. That's not a luxury open to many people, us included. I have my faith to turn to instead. You should find something of your own.
Où est-ce qu'il est le chien? Où est-ce qu'il est le chien? Il y a un sac à dos ici. Il est où Gratouille? Non, monsieur, je sais que Gratouille, normalement, je peux l'avoir dans... L'amitié avec les animaux, c'est pas mal non plus. Hein.
Copper for your thoughts?
Les wargs et tout.
Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults. Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces.
Ouais, moi j'étais plutôt en mode gros coup de hache.
Every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about? We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice. Me by... In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the... I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
Je suis d'accord.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
T'as un truc à me dire, toi?
Speak.
Oh, mais j'ai pas envie de te parler, moi. Fin de la journée. Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers. Your hands shake as they reach upward. Your forehead remains drenched no matter how much you wipe.
Chukil gate vlaketh mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost.
Ouais, moi aussi j'ai pas tardé à arrêter. Bonne nuit, bib, des bisous.
First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
On va tenter la médecine. Hein. Avec le savoir interdit, c'est super fort. Je passe grâce au savoir interdit, quoi.
I cannot trust my own mind. So it seems I must trust yours. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
Ah.
I came just in time. You are transforming.
Yes, you have. I saved you before. And I'm here to save you again.
Sauver encore. D'accord.
Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you. We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it, nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
Je me rappelais plus de ces cinématiques-là, ou peut-être que parce qu'elles ont été changées.
A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. Wake now. You'll feel better. I promise.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep, just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle. The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick. Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Il m'a juste défoncé l'œil, l'enfoiré.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
Voilà, j'ai perdu un œil.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage. Yes, quite. Well, there is some mild trauma. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do.
Voilà, mais je crois que c'est ça qui était intéressant.
Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Bon, on va essayer de voir si on peut pas tuer juste le chef vite fait. Ou alors on s'y met demain. Tu sais quoi, je vais sauvegarder. On va voir.
I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute.
Il y a une poussière dans le nez qui me gêne.
Bones. Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Suga no Shukok.
This is the big boss. Strike him down.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't another true soul.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance. Guess you're a thick one, so I'll tell it straight. We're gonna make the carcass talk. Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
This Mind Flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you. You choke.
I command you, corpse, speak.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. What if the creature noted your presence at the crash site?
Ah, je peux tester ça.
Ragzlin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you
Parle par sa
command.
bouche.
With Ragzlin's voice, you ask.
Who is the Absolute?
Ragzlin frowns in confusion at a question he would never have asked. Then the creature speaks in visions. Curved drow blades, crude goblin torches, gnoll teeth dripping blood. You see other mind flayers arranged in a serene circle. Absolute unity. Absolute power.
Damn it! That tells me nothing!
You feel Ragzlin's suspicions. He'd never have asked about his master. You remain in control. Barely.
What did the killer want?
Ragzlin's mind is clouded by doubt, surprised once more by words he didn't expect. Again, visions flow through you. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Gith on the hunt. They know something.
Suspicion floods Ragzlin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned drow was right. Can't let her get all that glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. Say that again. 'Cause I know I didn't just hear you refuse the Absolute. Boys, come.
Making my move.
That won't work.
Bon, vous savez quoi? Moi, je vais arrêter là, parce que je sens que je vais faire de la merde, parce qu'il est plus 1h du matin. Sur ce, je vous fais des bisous. Je vais bien vous trouver un petit raid à faire. Et voilà, histoire qu'on passe un bon moment. Où est-ce qu'on pourrait aller? On va aller voir Richtou. Je vous fais des bisous. Je vous dis amusez-vous bien. Et puis, à très bientôt les copains. Bisous, bisous.